Hello there.
See that there is no video today, if that's what you're waiting for. There hasn't been one for a few months, so I don't know what you're expecting of me. Yeah, sorry to disappoint you guys that there is no video today. But thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages and genders. Okay, no, after that intro I have to say, yo, there is a video today, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I'm gonna keep it short and simple because as you can see, your boy is pimped and dressed up. And that is because he's going to another meeting, so obviously this video is kind of on the fly, but this is a quick update to obviously tell you guys. Firstly, I've moved places. Look at it, it's not blue anymore, it's white. Yeah, so what was the, well, I don't know what the video was going to be about today. Let's actually make it quick. I don't even know how much storage I had left. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages and genders, firstly, let's start it off properly. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages and genders, welcome to Excellence Prodigy again. I might change the name of the channel, by the way, personal branding and all that stuff, right? But that'll come later. I'll give you guys an update of that on a much later down the line. Today's topic is quite simple, actually. It is going to be called the 3 pillars of life, and it's quite simple, really. It's wealth, health, and relationships. As you guys saw from my previous video, right?
Which you should have watched. Oh yeah, God Barlas speaking here, also known as Editing Barlas, so don't take it too seriously. And yeah, watch it now. I'm putting the link in the description below, or an eye icon, whatever, or how this works. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Yeah, God Barlas is watching, and take care. Enjoy the rest.
2 aspects I was talking about was obviously the health and wealth aspect. I'm going to talk now about the 3rd aspect, the 3rd pillar of life, which is, in my opinion, probably the most important out of everything that this world has to offer, pretty much. Maybe that's just me, okay? Some people like to be alone. Okay, some people would like to die alone, but most of us don't. And I'm speaking to the most people. I'm just... Yeah, I know, it's crazy. But essentially, yeah, I'm here to talk about relationships. Now, what do I mean by relationships? I'm not just talking about finding a significant other or whatever the hell. I'm not talking about finding the opposite sex or the same sex, you know. After all, this is a channel for ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages and genders. So, yeah, you can tell I'm very proud of that intro. It took a while to come up with that. As you can see, like, it's not just about finding a significant other, but it's also your relationships with your friends and your family. And I know that some people were lucky enough to have had an environment of friends and family that were very supportive and that were actually very close with them from the beginning, right? But I know some that have been unlucky to either A, not even have a family, or B, have had a family but were more distant than let's just say from the bottom of Mount Everest from the top. It's... Thanks. And so obviously it's very important that you keep in touch, or at least you take the initiative in getting in touch with your friends and with your family. Your relationships, I can tell you for one, let's actually talk about the positives of why you would even want to consider this pillar of life and wanting to make it better. How do you, for one, make something like that better? Firstly, you meet up more with these friends or family. Or you, let's say you hustled the whole week. You spent a day. If you're anything like me, who literally forgets to call their family, then you literally plan it in your calendar, okay? Trust me, your family will probably understand. They'll be like, okay, we get it, just as long as you call us. Because let's be honest, if you were in their position, if you were their son, their daughter, whatever, right? Or their sister, brother, you know, you'd rather have been called. It doesn't really matter how, as long as you've had that nice conversation, that quick touch once a week, it's solid. And plus is the most important benefit, which is one of the reasons why I do it. And it's not egotistical, so don't come at me like that, okay? But it fuels you. It gives you fuel. You realize that spending that time to wind down with the people that you care about the most, that's kind of what life is about, okay? That's kind of what it's about. To dedicate that time to actually bring time with these people over a dinner. It could be over the simplest of things, over the most complex of things. You guys could go to a football match together, or whatever. Well, nowadays that'll be a bit difficult, but you get what I mean. It'll give you fuel. You have winded down and you're ready to go on literally the next day, right? For the next week, you start. God, yes. And then you're basically strong. You're basically all powerful, and you start the next week pretty strong. Now, for those people whose families, let's just say, is a bit more complicated. Let's say you live a life of hate towards your parents, towards your partner, or towards your friends. Take care of that ASAP. There's no point in living life with hate. It can consume you, and to the point where it will affect all other aspects of your life, which isn't something we want. How do you do that? Firstly, read the book Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. It is a masterpiece. This man, he's 100% gone through way worse than you have, the person that's watching this. And even if he hasn't, there's something you can relate to and in fact find true consolence in. And I totally recommend reading that book or listening to it on your audiobook, because the guy that reads it, I forgot his name, but he's got a beautiful voice, really works. I repeat, Can't Hurt Me, David Goggins, masterpiece. I'm not sponsored, I don't have an affiliate link or anything, just go and read it. Okay, just do it. Firstly, read that. And secondly, always forgive. It's weird, but even if the other person isn't responsive towards your act of forgiveness, let's say they're just that mentally screwed that they do not accept your want to move forward and to move onwards, then it's okay. It doesn't matter if they move on, it matters if you do. Because in the end, you're the one that is living with hate, and you're the one that's trying to get it figured out. And once you've got it figured out, yes, you can look towards the horizon and focus on the other things. That's important. Do not live with hate. So actually, I know this video was quite short, but yeah, just so you guys know, by the end of my outro basically, right, you guys will see and hear songs which are really motivational and are really nice. I'm gonna put lyrics in. It's gonna be nice, okay? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the greatest thing ever.
Build a great wall.
So I'm gonna put on the end some nice, good music with motivational lyrics. Sometimes it won't be, or sometimes it might just be a dope beat, okay? I'm obviously gonna credit the people that are making that music and stuff like that. Because look, we all out here trying to support each other. You feel what I'm saying? We're all out here trying to bring each other up and build each other up. Next topic will be quite simple. It'll be about and I'm very excited about that one. Alright everybody, take care. It was nice talking to you, and peace.
Add it up, bankroll, euro, peso, add it up. I'm just doing me, everything is on me, oh you matter what. Add it up. Told her if it's all me, everything is on me, gon' back it up. Matter what. Told you I'ma do me, why you hating on me, it's not adding up. I do roll like a Mack truck, country heart, I might cop a farm and go act up. Lot of scars, I was cold hearted, now I'm backed up. Keep it real, I do this once a month, I don't rap much.